Pathfinder: The Abomination Vaults is a hack-and-slash action RPG that's based on an established IP of Pathfinder. This was new to me, but in sitting down to play Abomination Vaults at Summer Game Fest and chatting with Wyatt Gray, the game's creative director, I was sold. This is reminiscent of classics like Gauntlet: Dark Legacy, Baldur's Gate: Dark Alliance, and perhaps more recently, Darksiders Genesis. Players will be dungeon crawling their way through massive labyrinthian levels while battling monsters of all types like giant spiders and magical demon-like creatures as one of 4 playable characters. Now each of these playable characters will fall into the standard fantastical archetypes like mage, barbarian, dwarf, and rogue, but each have a twist. These teams can level up, gather loot, and adjust their powers to make use of different synergies while making their way through hordes of enemies. The lighting effects, the spells that went off, lightning blasting, and the atmosphere of each labyrinth was a beautiful magical destruction, and I loved it. Watching each of these 4 player types interact with one another and cause these synergies showcased some pretty impressive spells on display, and honestly, I was really impressed with the destruction I was able to cause. What I played felt polished, it felt clean, albeit a bit traditional in the action RPG genre. This isn't a slight by any means. Abomination Vaults was kickstarted to capture the spirit of those classic titles mentioned prior. Based on my time playing it, Wyatt and his team have nailed it, and I had a great time hacking and slashing my way through each of the enemies and each dungeon that was on display during the demo. I enjoyed watching what each fantasy-based labyrinth had to offer. What's provided here with Pathfinder: Abomination Vaults is a clean, simple-to-play hack and slash that allows for greater depth, and should anyone investigate it, you'll be able to find deep synergies between different player archetypes. My hope is that with online play, we see a small community pop up around Abomination Vaults, making for a fun world of min-maxing and build types to go along with the drop-in and drop-out gameplay that might be more classical, casual-based. The coolest part about Pathfinder: Abomination Vaults is that you can play it solo. You can play it on couch co-op, or you can go into online co-op. According to their website, there's even a New Game Plus feature on the way, which has me itching to go back and see just what types of massive damage I can come up with. In chatting with Wyatt Gray, the creative director of BCOM Studios, I can tell that this is a passion project with lots of love poured into it. Small notes that I offered about during my experience were taken to heart. Specifically noted was that it was difficult to see my character's outline during heavy combat. Wyatt agreed. He wrote that down. I watched and listened to him watch and listen to us, and it was really great getting to experience this and see a developer care so much about the game being made and wanting to put their best foot forward. Pathfinder: Abomination Vaults is coming to consoles and PC, but as of this recording, no dates or specific platforms outside of Steam and Epic Games Store have been confirmed. Please consider supporting XEP by liking, subscribing, and sharing this preview with others. We've got more hands-on coverage from Summer Game Fest on the way, as well as our impressions of each showcase. That's it for us. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.